Hi friends, how are you doing today? My name is Tracy Nelson, and most of you probably already know me, but I am doing a 101 with essential oils. So this is a class for you, and I thought it would be best to go ahead and video this so that way you can go back and look at your recordings later, and there's going to be a lot of information, probably 150 years worth of aromatherapy just thrown at you really quick. It'll be a lot of interesting information. I'm very passionate about this and about the wellness of you and your family and how you can benefit from Young Living, which is a wonderful company that I'll be teaching you about today. At the end of the presentation, at the end of the class, I will have my contact information, and so you can reach out to me if you have any questions or comments, and I'll be having some future classes as well, so there'll be a place that you can sign up for that too. So I'm excited to get started, and you won't have to look at my face this whole time. I'm going to be sharing my screen, and you'll be seeing some slides that we'll be talking about essential oils and different products, how they are useful for your body, and the different ways that you can use them. And I'll also have some videos embedded in this as well. So let me go ahead and share my screen right now, and we'll start the class. All right. Okay, so what are essential oils? So I want to talk to you a bit about what they are, and they are the most powerful part of the plant. They are distilled from shrubs, flowers, trees, roots, bushes, fruit, rinds, resin, and herbs. It's really whatever part of the plant is the most powerful. Oils consist of hundreds of different natural organic compounds. In humans, they provide support for every system in the body: your skeletal system, muscular system, circulatory system, endocrine system, hormones, respiratory system, and immune system. They support your brain health and a healthy weight. They're used extensively for spiritual support in your prayer life, as well as emotional support. They've been used for thousands of years as beauty aids. An oil in a diffuser can soothe a child's tough day at school and provide a calming effect when you've had a stressful day at work. Oils can be used as an alternative to cleaning chemicals in the home. You can literally start swapping out every single chemical in your home to live a pure lifestyle, and you can do it without breaking the bank. So let's take a look at some of the things that you're going to be seeing in the starter kit. And before we do that, I want to go back to the previous screen and kind of tell you a little bit about my story. So I started with Young Living just using the products about 7 years ago. It was actually someone that I worked with. She was diffusing in her classroom. I smelled it down the hall, and I was like, what is that smell? It just is so soothing, so calming. It's great. I thought, maybe it's a candle, but we're not allowed to do that at school. So she showed me her diffuser and what she was diffusing in it, and I was hooked just with that. I was just interested. I went to one of her DIY classes, and I was just interested in the non-toxic way that we can use the products every single day. I was having my third child. I was pregnant at age 39. I was getting ready to turn 40. I was 2 weeks away from turning 40 before I had my son Gunnar. And one of the things that I really wanted to look at is how to live a more wholesome life using pure products, because I want to be around long for him and my daughter Leah and Tatum, and for my grandchildren. I thought, I can't do that if I'm constantly not being aware of what I'm putting in and on my body. So that's where I started, and then I decided to get an essential oils kit. So we're going to talk about that now. We've already talked a little bit about what oils are, and then we'll come back to that in a few minutes. All right, here it is. The kit we're going to be training on today is the Young Living Premium Starter Kit. It's a $412 bundle that's steeply discounted to $165. It's the only thing on Young Living's site that is half off. It comes with 12 full-size bottles of oil and a Desert Mist diffuser. This one is the Dewdrop diffuser, but they also have one that's Desert Mist, which is the newest model. And it's the only thing, like I said, that you can get for half off. It comes with 12 bottles, if you can see it on the front, and the Desert Mist diffuser, and 11 different colored lights. So The desert mist has like a flickering light, which almost looks like a candle, but it has different options too. You can have a light on or a light off, depending on what you like at night if you set it beside your bedside. So it can be placed, and the desert mist is very beautiful. You can be placed anywhere in your home, and it's a great accent. So this one kit contains respiratory oils, pain oils, immune support oils, stress oils, emotional oils, digestive oils, oils for alertness, and oils for fear, as well as internal, aromatic, and topical oils. And our powerhouse product of Ninja, you can see that in the red packets on the right, a whole food liquid supplement loaded with antioxidants. I use that every time I run, before or after a run, or both. And we'll do a Ninja 103 training class a little bit later if you sign up for my newsletters at the end of this class. So it also contains Thieves, and you may have heard about Thieves before. It's the most affordable oil-infused plant-based cleaning line on the planet. I swear by it. It is, the smell alone is enticing. I love this kit though, because it gives you a whirlwind sample of some of the best products we have. So let's go ahead and jump into the rest of the class and talk about how you use these oils, okay? All right, so you do not need to be an aromatherapist to use them. I am not. In most cases, just rub it topically on the skin. There are 3 main ways to get oils into your system that most of you probably know about. So let's take a look at how you can use it and ways that you can get it on your skin. Okay, so we'll talk a little bit about the history of the oils. Okay, I'm gonna go back a little bit. The 3 main ways is applying it topically. That's what the English do, rubbing it on the skin. The French ingest and cook with it, and the Germans diffuse and inhale it. So how do they enter and how long do they last? Tests have shown that oils reach the heart, liver, and thyroid within 3 seconds when inhaled. They were found in the bloodstream within 26 seconds when you apply it topically. So expulsions of essential oils take 3 to 6 hours in a normal, healthy body. All right, so let's talk about the history a little bit, because oils were first mentioned by name in the biblical book of Genesis, so chapter 37. When Joseph was sold to the slave traders, they carried spicery, balm, and myrrh. Genesis ends with the burial of Joseph's father, anointed with myrrh. There are over 1,100 direct and indirect mentions of essential oils in Scripture. Some of the oldest cultures in the earth used essential oils. The Babylonians used cedarwood, myrrh, and cypress. The Egyptians used essential oils for beauty and embalming. They have the oldest recorded deodorant recipe made with essential oils. Pakistan and Rome used essential oils in communal bathhouses. They were even used by Christ. Jesus was given gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Frankincense was sometimes referred to as the coconut oil of essential oils because it has over 10,000 uses. Essential oils were used by the medieval Europeans. It was only after World War II when oils were rediscovered. The science on their use, it grows every single year, and I learn something new every day about oils. It's just sometimes you have to do a little research, sometimes you learn things on your own by trial and error. So do essential oils work? So I think I could buy my lavender online. I used to think that I can just, go to the store and get it cheaper, right? Maybe get it at a farmer's market or at a bulk food store, Whole Foods. In the United States, there is no rating system for essential oils. It would be wonderful if there were, because then you'd know what you were buying. If you walk into the grocery store and look at a box of cereal, you'll see nutrition facts on the side. There are no nutrition facts on the side of oils. That means you have to trust the source. You have to know the company you are purchasing from. So what do you think sets Young Living aside from all the other companies that you might see on the market? So real quickly, it's called seed to seal. So I can explain that in about 2 minutes here, if you'll let me. So the one thing that sets Young Living apart from all other companies is our seed to seal promise. So I'm going to break it down for you to let you know exactly what seed to seal means, because you might hear that a lot, especially when we're talking about Young Living. So at Young Living, we do not strip constituents to make our oils smell better. We do not mix species of the same oil. We do not spray weed killers or pesticides or herbicides or use genetically modified seeds. We spend $12,000 per acre to hand weed lavender instead of the industry standard, which is $60 per acre of the same plant. The industry standard is $60 per acre because spraying with pesticides is much cheaper than hand weeding. We do not distill with solvents like hexane. Our soil is not tainted with mercury, arsenic, glyphosate, or any poison because our fields are untouched by toxic chemicals. We harvest at the exact time of day that Young Living's research team has found to be the ideal time for that specific plant. We know when the peak season is. When that's the peak, it's because of our extensive library on oils, the oldest and largest globally, compiled from nearly 30 years of research at farms on 6 continents. So if you look at this map, you can tell we are global. Gary Young, who is the founder, he grew helichrysum, I think I'm saying that right, essential oil, at St. Mary's in Idaho, then Mona in Utah, then the Mediterranean country of Croatia to watch its scores on our seed to seal testing. We don't know it where it grows natively. We grow it where it grows best and produces the most effective oil for the body. Okay, our farms are all over the world and you can visit them yourself. You hear that? You can go to any of these farms and visit firsthand if you like, because they are transparent. All the farms are transparent. You can go, you can visit, you can see how they do their distilling process, how they weed by hand. So another interesting fact is that we test 8 times at the farm, then again in Spanish Fork, Utah, and then again after bottling. We do 24 tests per bath to make sure the oils meet our standards. Then we do third-party testing with 2 accredited, respected independent labs. Young Living's oils are tested by scientists with over 180 years of combined lab experience. Most of the scientists were hand-trained by the founder, Gary Young himself. Young Living is a global leader in essential oils with nearly $2 billion in sales annually. That means those that use the oils keep returning because they work. There are 3,000 global employees, 600 life-changing products, 16 corporate and partner farms, more than 20 international markets, 50 highly trained scientists, 12 independent partner labs, and 6 million global members. Those that use the oils keep coming back because they work. And that's why I'm here with you, because I know that they work. So let's go on to the next part is checking out the seedtoseal.com to see the purity for yourself. So you can actually go, and they do have videos that you can visit the farm and check them out for yourself. So to say that Young Living is the same as a generic off-brand or a brand at the grocery store makes no sense. They are 2 completely different products. So why use an oil to get away from chemicals? Then use an oil laden with chemicals. You cannot have quality without cost. The 2 go hand in hand. Irrigated, mechanical, separated rib meat is not the same as pastured, grass-fed organic meat. You get what you pay for. We understand that in every other industry except aromatherapy. A third-party lab does not make an oil pure. Saying your oils are better does not make them pure. Integrity, hard work, and high standards do. That is seed to seal, and that is why Young Living is different. It's our promise of purity. You can learn more about seed to seal at the seedtoseal.com, which was on that page right here, if you want to learn more about that. All of our oil is shipped from around the world to Spanish Fork, Utah, where it's run through vigorous 8-point testing to ensure purity. Those tests are run in triplicate at the farm, at Spanish Fork, and a 3rd time before bottling. So what does that mean? The testing is thorough and precise. It's why I don't buy from a mom and pop oil shop. They don't have the teams that's necessary to stay on top of hundreds of oils and blends. They don't have enough manpower to do that. They don't have seed to seal. You can visit the farms in Utah to find out. You can look online and see on Young Living's website how much the process that they go through to make sure that you get the best oils that you can get. So why can't you just buy oils at the grocery store? Why can't you just do that? Because of purity. You get what you pay for. I have seen bottles of frankincense for $7 at the grocery store, but it costs more than that just to distill it. It's a red flag that the oil has been altered in some form. So let me go to this next slide. It shows frankincense here. This is a photo of our frankincense resin being distilled at the proper temperature for days to pull the best oil out of the plant. The labor to distill this plant is one of the reasons it is so costly. The only way to sell it for $10 or $12 would be to adulterate the oil, or you would make no profit selling it at the cost. So they can add other constituents to their oils and still be able to claim that it's 100% oil. It doesn't seem right, does it? The frankincense tree must be tapped like a maple syrup tree. The resin will ooze out, but it quickly turns into the hard resin you see in the bottom of the screen. It takes a long process to turn it into the oil you see in the frankincense bottle. Or you can distill the solvents, many of which cause cancer, and you can have oil much more quickly and at a lower labor cost. But then you have solvents in your oil. Young Living does not use chemical solvents to extract frankincense. That's what Seed to Seal is all about. We do things the hard way to get you the best oil possible. Okay. So all the oils in the world fall into one of four categories: authentic, manipulated, perfume, and synthetic. Authentic means the oils are 100% pure with no added synthetics and no additives in the bottle. These are Young Living oil. Manipulated means the final product has been made to smell more pleasing and less earthy. Some of the heavier molecules have been stripped out, or another additive has been introduced to enhance the aroma. Perfume oils are not pure. They are mixed with synthetics to enhance their aroma. These oils have no therapeutic action. Frequently, solvents are used to extract the plant. Synthetic oils are not true oils at all. They smell nothing like the original plant, are typically labeled scented products. Authentic is the only true pure oil. Synthetic oils would be like opening your fridge, taking a glass of orange juice and diluting it 95% with chemicals before you drink it. It wouldn't have the same benefit of a full glass of pure organic juice. That's why you want authentic oils. Before you purchase, check to see if the company grows their own plants, has Seed to Seal, and controls the entire process from the farm to the sealed bottle. Pesticides, pollution, previously farmed land, all of it can affect the quality of an oil. So why go the extra step of using the oil to get away from the chemical? To use an oil laden with chemicals. It makes no sense, does it? So what is the impact of spraying pesticides? I want you to see the impact of what spraying a crop with pesticides can do to the human body. There was a study in Sweden that was cataloged in a video called The Organic Effect. This is pertaining to food. However, when it takes tens of thousands of rose blossoms to make an ounce of rose oil, the oils are even more concentrated than food. So a pesticide sprayed on a crop will be even more concentrated than on food, like on an apple skin. This is why we don't spray. So I'm going to show you the next part. It's just a quick video.
Most of what is grown today
let's keep going. So Young Living's seed to sale process is a promise of integrity. The plants are harvested at their peak, put through the vigorous seed to sale testing process, and then go from the farm directly to your home. So seed to sale is not a slogan, it's a promise. So I'm going to go to the slide about why do some companies sell oils cheaper than the other, because you might want to figure out, okay, what's the effect of this on my body if I want to go a little bit cheaper, right? Most essential oils are sold cheaper than others because companies cut corners to save money. If you spray a crop with pesticides, you have more crop to distill. If you use a chemical solvent to extract the oil, you pour more out. If you dilute it with a cheaper oil or a carrier oil, you stretch the oil you have distilled, and can easily sell it more cheaply. So how are oils made? Sorry, I'm going to go to that slide. I must have skipped it. There we go. Sorry about that. So it takes a great deal of work to produce a tiny amount of essential oils. 60,000 rose blossoms provide only 1 ounce of rose oil. 60,000. Lavender is abundant. 200 pounds will provide 7 pounds of oil. Jasmine flowers must be picked by hand before the sun becomes hot on the very first day they open, making it one of the most expensive oils in the world. It takes 8 million hand-picked blossoms to produce 2.2 pounds of oil. A sandalwood tree must be 30 years old and 30 feet high before it can be cut down for distillation. Very young sandalwood trees must be 90% dead before they are harvested. That's interesting, isn't it? So a little does go a long way, though. So most oils are $10 to $30 per bottle, depending on oil thickness, or what's called viscosity. A 5 milliliter bottle contains about 90 to 100 drops, and a 15 ml bottle contains 200 to about 240 drops. Each application is 1 to 3 drops, meaning even a small bottle will get you 45 to 90 applications. Thieves Cleaner is made of plants only, and it costs about $1.50 a bottle to make. You can't even get that in the organic section of the grocery store. It replaces multi-purpose cleaner, glass cleaner, and floor cleaner. The organic version of those can run you $4 to $6 a bottle. Thieves Cleaner and Thieves Hand Sanitizer comes in your starter kit, okay? And we'll be talking a little bit about Thieves in another class, actually, a full class on Thieves Cleaner that will be coming up soon. So if you sign up again at the end of this class on my website, it'll automatically send you information on my upcoming classes and newsletters. There's my arrow. There we go. Okay, so for today, I recommend that you do start with the starter kit and add the Thieves Essential Oil or household cleaner to your rewards bundle. But let's talk a little bit about what that looks like. So Essential Rewards is a program that pays you back 10% immediately on everyday products you already use, like toothpaste, shampoo, dish soap. Did you guys even know that we sold this at Young Living? Over 600 products is what we sell on our website. After 4 months, you get 20% back. And after 25 months, you get 25% back. So let's just imagine walking into the grocery store to buy cleaning supplies and personal care items. And every single trip on every single purchase, you get 25% off your whole cart. That's what happens when you order on Essential Rewards. That in addition to the 24% off retail you're getting when you start with a starter kit. So if you buy a starter kit, you're automatically a member. You automatically get wholesale cost on everything, plus all these different discounts. There's discounts for life. You are never obligated to order, and there are no yearly membership fees. Just steeply discounted oils and oil-infused products that are the purest in the world. If those two perks aren't incredible, there's more. When you order from yourself, instead of at the grocery store, you also earn points back and free oils for certain tiers. Okay? So this shows you the different rewards that you can get. So if you stay on it consistently in months 1 through 3, you get 10% in points back. Month 4 through 24, you get 20% points. And then in month 25, you stay on it till then, you get 25% back in points. This is for free products. So it's automatically in the shop category, and I can talk about your dashboard and stuff once you enter that and how to receive your points and be able to get free products. But there are no yearly fees for this. So you just earn points automatically, which is great, isn't it? Okay, so here's the value of it. This is how I got most of my oils for free, by the way. So by buying for myself and going toxin free. Not only that, but your starter kit today counts towards your ER order. ER meaning essential rewards order. That's $100 earned toward ER freebies. If you check out, that kit can never again count toward ER. Okay? We can't go back and add it later. That's why I recommend you do essential rewards at checkout, because it's how I can save you the most money. So your kit counts as your ER order. It didn't used to be like that. So you take advantage of that. So how much? So look at this chart for a minute. This is what you save every single month by placing orders on ER instead of on the regular one-time order button. Over 5 years at 300 PV, that's $16,050 saved. Okay, so just think about swapping some of your more toxic products that you use on a daily basis on your body, in your hair, in your system, on your clothes that you wear every single day. Just swapping out your dryer sheets with something different, from Young Living is going to save you money. And I can do a ditch and switch class as well that shows you what you can ditch from your home and switch to non-toxic products that are going to help you and your family feel better. Okay, sorry, I apologize. There we go. Okay, I'm going to show you this quick video slide for just a second, and we'll talk a little bit about it when we're done. Let's see if I can get it to play. There we go.
All right, guys, so we're trying a little experiment here because we just had a wow moment with lemon oil, getting all the grease off of the bottom of the pan. And this pan is particularly difficult. Like, this has been through multiple dishwasher loads, been scrubbed multiple times. My sister loves to deep fry stuff with coconut oil. So it's like not coming off. I mean, you have a scrubby, Ray? Check it, show. We're just going to scrub it and show you that it's not going anywhere. Like, this has been through multiple. It's one of those things where you scrub as hard as you can, it's not going anywhere, right? So we grabbed some baking soda. It's pure baking soda and thieves. Now, we're not going to use all of this thieves, but we'll pour a little bit of each in. And yep, just like a little sprinkle. Put a little bit of thieves cleaner in there. See if we can make some headway on this pan that's been through the dishwasher so many times. So if it's something that I just cooked, I put a couple of drops of lemon, and lemon just makes that pan amazing. If it's something that has been there for a while, you can't get it up, this is my go-to. Paste. Rachel put even more. She wants a nice, good paste. Now we're going to take it over to the sink. Just do a good rinse on it. And then following the pan. Let's see, after multiple dishwasher loads and soap and all the other good things, what this really nasty, non-scrubbable pan looks like. I'll show you in 5, 4, 3, 2, bam! Thieves cleaner to the rescue.
Okay, that was pretty cool, wasn't it? So it's just Thieves household cleaner and baking soda. And how much better is that than something that you bought over the counter? I want you to just take a look, and we'll do this a little bit later too, about looking at all the products in your cabinets. But just take a look on the back of a dishwashing cleaner that you already have. Look at all the ingredients on that. And then I want you to look, or even look up Thieves Household Cleaner, and see all the plant-based ingredients that are in it. And you'll see the difference there. And you'll smell the difference once you use Thieves. I can't use any other products. If I use a product that I used to use a long time ago before I started using oils, that just chokes me up right away. It's just too strong and too, you can smell the difference. So back into the final bit of our 101 class. We are almost at the end of our aromatherapy hangout today, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed all the science and knowledge and testimonies. We'll talk safety, and you can experience the oils for yourself in one of our classes if you would like a small group session to experience the oils for yourself. Or I even have, if you're not ready to order right away, I have a sample kit that looks just like the kit that you would order, and you can try it for yourself for a week. All you have to do is contact me if you're local, and I can bring that to you. So many people have asked me before, if oils are so powerful, are they safe? There are certain oils that are photosensitive, meaning you don't want to wear them and go outside. These are mostly citrus oils, like citrus fruit, lemon. So like I said, those you may be sensitive to go out right away if you put them on your skin. So a lot of the citrus oils, they may burn your skin if you go out in the hot sun. So you do want to be aware of your sensitivities. So when using them on your skin, always watch for redness and dilute with a carrier oil. Dilute oils on children because their skin is more permeable and absorbs the oils more quickly. So what is a carrier oil? It's a fatty oil like olive oil or coconut oil that you'd find in your kitchen, and its molecules are much larger than those of essential oils. Using a carrier oil with an essential oil slows down the rate the body can absorb the essential oil, because it must ping pong through the large molecules of the carrier oil and to be able to get into your skin. And Young Living does sell a V6, which is a vegetable complex oil that you can get in order to dilute some of your oils to put on topically. So here's some other safety tips to be aware of before your kit arrives. Be wary of putting the oils topically near your eyes. Some oils, like peppermint, can cause a burning sensation. If you're placing the oil near the eye, apply it to a Q-tip instead of tipping the bottle toward your face. You can become desensitized to an oil if you use the same one day after day. So this is something I didn't learn right away, and you're getting this right now. So you want to switch out your oils every few days. So I rotate my oils every 3 or 4 days. So what about internal use of essential oils? NAHA, which is the National Association for Holistic Aromatherapy, is one of the top aromatherapy organizations in the United States, does not advocate essential oils for internal use. Why? Most companies don't carry what's called GRAS oils, which is generally regarded as safe. Many argue that internal essential oil use is unsafe, and I would agree in some circumstances. You need to make sure you're checking the labels first. Young Living Vitality oils are approved for internal use, just like a food additive. You have been consuming essential oils internally for most of your life, for instance, like wintergreen or spearmint when you chew gum, or put oregano on your pasta. NAHA bases a lot of their decisions on the British model, which advocates topical use only. Many of the British studies are flawed. For example, they're done at extremely high doses or in ways the oils aren't used. Young Living utilizes all 3 methods: British, French, and German. The French have been using some essential oils internally for decades. Young Living's Vitality line has distinctive white labels, so you can easily recognize which oils are safe to take internally. On the flip side, look at the ingredients list of what you have in your bathroom and kitchen. Every day, we put products on our skin and our body and breathe them in, but many of these products contain damaging chemicals. The average woman applies over 300 chemicals every day to her body, just through soaps, makeup, shampoo, and hair care products. 80 of these products are before breakfast. When you use Young Living's essential oils, you're using a product with one ingredient, like lemon, oregano, or tangerine. There are no synthetic additives and no yuck. That's what I like. So is this a bit overwhelming for you guys, all this information? Let me tell you how I started my journey with Young Living Premium Starter Kit, and I've never looked back. You don't step away from toxic chemicals and then go back to them again, that's for sure. You'll find your chemical cleaner starts to give you headaches when you're around them after you detox and stop using those products. That's your first step toward a chemical-free life. If you're a frugal mom like me, this is a great starting place because it's half off. The cost of Panaway and frankincense are worth the value of the entire kit. That means you're basically getting 10 bottles of oil, Ninja, 2 Thieves products, and a diffuser for free. That is the best bang for your buck. So let's run really quickly through all the oils in your kit. All right, frankincense is one of the top skin oils. It helps smooth the appearance of skin. It's the key ingredient in Young Living's Brain Power Oil. Diffuse it during prayer time to help with grounding and purpose. I personally love this for focusing. I also put a drop on like bug bites to soothe discomfort, so especially this time of year, right? Lavender is the oil of relaxation. Diffuse for a calming, soothing aroma. Unwind by adding a few drops to a nighttime bath. I do this quite often. This is one of the top oils to support healthy skin. It's referred to as the Swiss Army knife of essential oils because of its many uses. I love this for bruises, blisters, rashes, bug bites, and mild burns. This is one that you can apply topically without I don't ever have to worry about diluting this at all. It's very calming. I'm sorry. Let's see if I can get to the next screen. Here we go. Come on. There we go. Peppermint Vitality. This is the one, the Vitality line I said had the white labels. Peppermint Vitality supports gastrointestinal discomfort. It promotes healthy bowel function and enhanced gut function. Helps maintain the efficacy of the the efficiency of the digestive tract. It may support performance during exercise. I call this my highway hypnosis oil because one drop will keep me alert while driving. I like to also inhale it, just rub it on my palms and inhale it, especially like this morning. I was having some stomach issues and my head was bothering me and it was causing me some nausea. So I rubbed a little bit behind my ears. I diluted it, but I inhaled it just by rubbing it on my palms and just putting it under my nose. And within seconds, I wasn't feeling nauseous anymore. So this is also good, like I said, for mild headaches and to apply to the temples. I do not know what's wrong with my screen here. And here we go. Come on. There we go. All right, Citrus Fresh Vitality. This is really great for freshening the air. This blend is a mix of orange, tangerine, grapefruit, lemon, and mandarin oils. Gosh, all my favorite citrus blends all in one. It's a replacement for chemical-based home fragrances. Just spritz in rooms, closets. You can do it over your linens. Remember I said you don't have to use those dryer sheets anymore? Those are, you gotta look on the label of those. You wanna get rid of those as soon as possible. So just get dryer balls and spritz them with Citrus Fresh or any of the other citrusy, purification is another one we'll get to in a minute that I use a lot when I'm doing my laundry. But I'm off track a little bit. It helps to tone and smooth the appearance of skin. This is a powerful oil for immune support. I love to diffuse this when I feel a little bit off and then put 10 to 20 drops in 2 cups of Epsom salt and take a hot bath in it for at least 20 minutes. So you'll feel super refreshed after that. Okay, Thieves Vitality. This helps support a healthy respiratory system. Thieves has been proven to kill 99.9% of all germs and bacteria. So when my kids get sick, the first thing I do is get this oil in the diffuser and on their feet and spine to get up a germ-free zone. So feet are one of the first places I go, especially with the Thieves. It's a little, I think, stronger, kind of like the peppermint for me. Some people can use it without diluting, but putting it on your kids' feet, you probably won't have to dilute at all. But anywhere else on the body, you want to make sure that you diffuse this and use a carrier oil if needed. Like I said, you could put it on their feet and their spine. The spine is where bundles of nerves run through your body, and the feet and hands are where they come out. If you put oils in those places topically, you're covering a lot of ground in the body, even if you don't know where those germs are hiding out, right? All right, let's go on. We're going to go on to the next slide, which is peace and calming vitality. Peace and calming. We all need a little bit of that, don't we? This is one of my favorite kid oils, though I've been known to sneak a few drops onto my hand occasionally. I love not diluting this, but diffusing it at work. Before work, I use it to bring peace and chaos, away from me. It's a little bit different than stress away, and that stress away is actually for prolonged use during the day, specifically for the sort of like the fight and flight stress that comes on fast. Peace and calming is more for the evening to slow your mind down. Peace and calming contains ylang-ylang, orange, tangerine, patchouli, and blue tansy. Now we can talk a little bit about stress away. This promotes wellness and may be an important part of a daily health regimen. It's one of the top emotional oil blends for sure. I use stress away before the onslaught of a heavier day when I know I have a lot going on. The oil contains lime, copaiba, and vanilla, and is like a massage for your senses. So either one of those, stress away, peace and calming, are wonderful to use. All right, so we're going to go on to lemon vitality next. It's a citrus flavor, enhances the taste of food and water. I use this daily in my water every single day. It is a key ingredient in thieves and ninja red. It helps to support the immune system, and it's wonderful for your liver. I love to put a few drops, like I said, in my daily water every day. You can also use lemon to remove anything sticky. I've used it before to get something sticky off the table. It's great too as a degreaser for dirty pots and pans, and this is my favorite oil, one of them besides lavender, in my Epsom salt in my bath. And I might even do a DIY on Epsom salt bath stuff that I can send you, or maybe put it in my next newsletter. All right, pan away is the next one, and you're going to apply after exercise to soothe your muscles. It has a stimulating aroma. You're going to apply it to the back and neck for a soothing aromatic experience. The day you get your starter kit, put this oil on your feet and see how they feel. Pan away also helps to support the appearance of healthy skin discoloration, or of healthy skin coloration. 90% of early aging isn't wrinkles, it's discoloration of the skin. Did you know that? Add some Pan away to your Art, which is, you can get the Art Gentle Cleanser through Young Living. And they have light moisturizer too. You can add some oils to that. Pan away might be one that you want to add. So wonderful for mild occasional headaches as well. All right, so now we're going to go on to Digize, because this is one that I used on my son when we were traveling, when he said he had some tummy issues, and it got rid of it within not even a minute. So Digize Vitality is the top oil. Let me get to that screen. I apologize again. There we go. It's a top oil blend for supporting a healthy digestive system. You can add 2 drops along with a drop of peppermint to water for stimulating beverage. And I just want to clarify, you're just going to have to try some of these Vitality oils. Sometimes you might like the taste of it. Sometimes you might not. Like lemon, I can handle. Peppermint might be a little bit strong. Thieves might be a little bit strong. So you just do what works for you. So you can take this in a veggie capsule internally. And you can use with Essential Zyme, which is another supplement that Young Living sells for digestive health. You can take that at every meal to support your wellness regimen for your gut. So I like to take this oil. I don't use it in a capsule. Some people do. I use Essential Zyme, and Sulfurzyme as a supplement that's already made in a capsule form. So, but you can always buy at the wholesale store or on Young Living's site gel capsules if you want to make your own. This is Raven is the next one. Let's see if I can get to that screen quicker. It just wants to replay every time I do that, doesn't it? Okay, so Raven is the cleansing blend oil that I use a lot. This is also good for respiratory. It has Ravenscar, peppermint, and Eucalyptus radiata. Raven creates a cooling sensation when applied topically to the chest and the throat. You can diffuse it daily for a soothing aroma. This oil changes the game for anything breathing. I tell you, my kids are having trouble. If I'm having trouble, you can make a chest rub. You can just diffuse it in your diffuser at night. It really, really does make a difference. And I also travel with this with I just bring a small diffuser with me if I'm going to any hotel rooms. I might take Raven. Digize is another one that I travel with, and Purification. Doggone it. There we go. Ninja Red. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. You get 2 packets. These are sample packets of Ninja Red in your starter kit. Don't be timid with them. They don't taste like that crazy crunchy cardboard organic non-juice junk. They taste like a mixture of berries and lemonade and all the goodness. I like to chill mine in the refrigerator and then pour it into a glass, like a shot glass, and take it that way. And then I also add, I really like tangerine oil with it. And then I have an oil called Red Shot, which is like a little bit of cinnamon in it. And that is just so good. This juice is so good for you that there's an entire class on it that I could do if you would like. Until then, use your Ninja Red packets and then order you some. It's good for every drop. All right, let's go on to Thieves. The next one is Thieves Spray and Hand Sanitizer that comes in your kit. Let's see if I can get to that page. All right, here it is. Of course, you get these products in your starter kit. Yay! This is the oil that put Young Living on the map. And we have an entire line of these infused products that will blow your doors off. From dish soap to laundry soap to house soap cleaner. They even have whitening toothpaste. In the kit, you get 2 of my favorites. Thieves Spray. You can use this on shopping carts when you go shopping. Airplane seats. Ugh, disgusting, right? So you can take it in your purse and travel with it. Thieves Hand Sanitizer. I buy bottles of this. You can buy bottles to replace the smaller ones too. So this is great to have anytime. So this is the best sanitizer out there. 2 of the most common hand sanitizers out there contain isopropyl alcohol, which kills good bacteria and can cause alcohol poisoning. 6 teenagers in 2012 in California were poisoned after drinking hand sanitizer. That's pretty gross, right? They also contain toxic chemicals and hormone disruptors, acetate and cross polymers, as well as fake fragrances, right? We talked about those fake fragrances earlier with the over-the-counter oils. These hand sanitizers is the safest stuff that I know to use. It's made of denatured alcohol, which does not hit you like ethyl alcohol. And it also contains peppermint, clove, rosemary, cinnamon, and lemon. That is what I want my kids using. I don't know about you, but that really makes a difference for me. All right, here we go. Valor. Oh, this has become one of my favorites, you guys. I love this. And I don't know if you know this or not, but you're going to have some roller balls that come in your kit with it. There's a little plastic top at the top of each bottle that the oils come out of. You can pop that off and replace it with a roller ball, and you can just use any of these oils as a roller ball, as a roller oil on your skin. So this final oil in the kit, this is one of founder Gary Young's favorite oils. It's called Valor. Valor contains black spruce, blue tansy, camphor wood, geranium, and frankincense. The Valor blend was used by the ancient Romans in the bathhouses before they sent their soldiers into battle. Its smooth, relaxing scent is designed for courage and bravery. This is my fear oil. This is my place of calm. It is just wonderful, and I just love the scent. I actually use it. I don't use perfume anymore. I use oils, and Valor is one of the ones that I use for that, just to smell good. Okay, so just to recap, the kit comes with 12 bottles of oils, a diffuser. I recommend the Desert Mist. This is the Desert Mist right here in the middle. The other one that came earlier on was the Dewdrop. And I don't know for sure. I'm just guessing it's going to be discontinued later and replaced with something different. But this Desert Mist came out, and so I have this one, and it's really pretty. Also comes with the 2 packets of Ninja on your left, 2 Thieves products, and an Aroma Glide roll-on cap that I was talking about that can turn any bottle into an instant roll-on. You get all this for $165. Remember, there's no yearly membership fee. If you don't place an order, you'll go inactive after 12 months. So you have a year to place a 50 PV order to keep your membership. I'm sure you can find $50 worth of products. But when you shop with Essential Rewards, remember all those good perks you can get. You can pick out products you want to try every month as you start kicking toxic chemicals to the curb. Going chemical free is a process. You want to do it one step at a time. I didn't do it all in one day. Just Pan Away and frankincense, like I said, are worth nearly the value of the entire kit. That means you're getting 10 oils, a diffuser, these products, Ninja, literature training, all of it for free. So you get 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, plus the 2 peace and calming and stress away. That's 12 oils, you guys. The next step is to get to the other classes that I'm going to be offering, and I can do online classes. I can do the recorded classes to send to you, and you might want to see what that kind of looks like. So let's go ahead and switch on over to this next screen. So looking through your house and seeing what you can replace, what products that you can replace to make it a more non-toxic home. Okay, so your game plan is to switch, ditch and switch. Okay, so I want to end this class with a challenge because I believe in training you long after this class is over. This oils thing is a lifestyle, not a single class. I'd like to invite you to accept the 3 cabinet challenge. Go home and look at the products that are in your home right now in any 3 cabinets. Pick things you've used for years and take a look at the list of ingredients on the back of the bottles. If there's an ingredient you're not familiar with, type it in Google with the words dangers of. You will be blown away at some of the poisons lurking in your cabinet, and I bet you'll want to make the switches right away. We can do this challenge together, and we can go back to this later, but this is in the Fearless book, which I can give you for free if you sign up and you would like to do the challenges together. We can do a class with that. All right, so let's go ahead and finish up here. If I can get to the next screen. There we go. How to get your oils for free. Something in this class, did it convict you? Are you thinking about making those changes? Did something hit you in the gut? I know that when you go home and try this, how you care for your family and clean your home will be very different. So you may be at home now where you can kind of look through your cabinets and you're thinking, hey, I really don't know the products that I'm putting on me and my family. How you care for your family and clean your house might look a little bit different from now on. I want to come alongside you and train you and your friends and your family in toxin-free living because you'll fall in love with it. I guarantee you. Fees is one of my most favorite. And I, like you, I'm sure, want a chemical-free life. I want it for you too, and your mom and your friends. My goal is for you to place your oils order-free forever. That's it. Never a burden on your budget. If 3 of your friends sign up and get a kit, your starter kit in Young Living was free. They sign up under you. Your kit's paid for. If you have 5 to 10 friends, fall in love with the lifestyle and get on Essential Rewards by attending some of our classes or you sharing this video with them. Thieves, Ninja, Savvy Minerals Makeup. Did you even know they had makeup too? CBD line. You'll get a check to place orders for your family's products. Things you pick out every month that you want to swap out for them. So I'm willing to come along and teach you to teach your circle, to educate them for free, to give you blessings of oils and seed to sell products for you and your family. So talk to me after you watch this. If you want to soak it in a little bit, if you need to go back and look at it, because I know it's a long class. But I wanted you to have all the information at your fingertips as much as you can to make an informed decision. So how do you order? Again, this is the kit. It has the 10 oils plus the 2 extra and the diffuser that comes with it and the Thieves products. You can go to my website, getoiling.com/Tracy Nelson, or you can go directly to the Young Living website and enter my enrollment number right here, 281-6161. If you have someone that you would like to order from you, you're the referral. Once you become a member, you can use your own order number to get free products and to earn money back for your own oils that you order every month. So I'm here to educate you. What do you do now? We're going to recap a little bit of what was covered, and then we are done. So I just want to thank you for everything that you've done to educate yourself. All the products that you just learned about, it was a whirlwind of information that I shared with you. And it was just an honor to be able to share my time with you. And like I said, I know it's a lot of information thrown at one time, but I hope it was helpful. And if you ever have any questions, I'm just a phone call away. So I'd be glad to help in anything that you have and anything that you need for you and your family for wholeness and prosperity for you. All right, thank you again for joining me, and I hope to see and hear from you again. Bye.